You've got to be joking.
Fnatic ban TSM. Rogue ban TSM.
TSM. Okay. Right. So we might be in for something fun here.
I wonder if in second rotation they ban TL, or I guess you can't really do C9.
I mean, I'm not sure why they're bothering with TSM. They didn't even make it to the next round of playoffs. So, you know, don't speak ill of the dead, team. First pick is going to be the Zilean. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Let's see if Fnatic's Zilean can be better than Mystique's. Didn't have a huge impact in that previous game.
No, he didn't get to play too much League of Legends now, did he? Rough time against the Mickey X Gragas in the mid lane. Now, it's going to be the Yasuo coming through first here from Rogue. I don't think we've actually seen Larssen on that champion. No, he's played the mid lane Sylas, Thornecton, the Akali, but we're going... Okay. Well, our Finn said it wasn't going to be troll picks. It was going to be serious. These look pretty ham, Trevor.
So what do you think of the evelynn Yasuo combination?
There's no synergy.
Moving on to Fnatic, what direction do they take?
I mean, so Yasuo's a 5 cost, Evelynn's a 3 cost, so if you can get those early in the game, they're going to be very powerful units.
Honestly, something's happening. There's no way you can get 3 cost and 5 cost in round 1 or 2.
True.
Like, this is the first carousel, and there's no ways Yasuo drops in the first carousel.
They're flashing all of them over there.
Yeah, they absolutely are. We are going to have a little bit more fun with this game, as the LEC Twitter account tweeted, hashtag almost every game counts.
Except for the last one, and this one, unfortunately. We're going to get the Janna, though. So, wait, is this Rekkles' great return to the Janna bot lane?
Results-based analysis only. Let's see the performance first, and then if we decide to use the quantifier, great. That's what I mean,
we've seen it one time before, and it was the opposite of great.
That was last summer, right?
Yes.
Was which Janna game?
Game 1, he played the Janna. Game 2, he played the Karma. They won the game that he played the Karma on, and then he benched himself.
Yep, so definitely work out. Now, Fizz Yasuo, he has a little bit more synergy. Knock up from Chum the Waters into Last Breath. There's some combos there.
They have 2 assassins, so a third one, and they can really get that synergy going. Now, okay, Xayah, X. That doesn't really work for any teams.
No, I'm not sure. XD?
X.
Booyah! Only time I can predict draft is when it's troll drafts.
TSM XD. Omega lol.
There we go. And on the other side, XD. Right, lovely. How do these teams round out their compositions? And what do you want to see with your Yasuo, evelynn, Fizz combination?
Well, I think Rogue are going to get some more assassins, lock in the Qiyana. You know, we have the Akali open as well, so it's going to be a full assassin comp on the side of Rogue, and I'm wondering if it's protect the Kha'Zix on Fnatic's side. If we get 4 supports, give me a Karma, what else can we toss in there? A Yuumi, you know, and you just build a Kha'Zix composition against 5 assassins. What's better, 5 assassins or 1 really strong assassin?
You tell me. I don't like being asked questions.
But no one can answer these questions. That's why I'm throwing them to you.
What I will do is we should actually theorize it when we get in game, though, right? We'll figure it out. Now, unfortunately, that theory's out the window. As the Rat Cat is just going to get locked in.
So the Twitch is a serious pick for Rekkles. He played this back in Rotterdam last split in the semifinals. It looked bad.
Yeah, I did. Oh, please lock in Alawi. Please lock in Alawi. Please lock in Alawi. Don't go Kale. Kale's boring. Go Alawi. Go Alawi. Oh, okay, I can accept Kayn. I can accept Kayn.
Okay. Let me figure this out. Twitch, Janna bot lane. Kayn. Oh, I wonder. Okay, so Bwipo's gonna play. No, Bwipo's a troll, so he's gonna play Kha'Zix top lane and shout out Wonder with that one.
Okay.
So that's what he's gonna do. Then it'll probably be Kayn jungle, Zilean mid lane. That's my guess. Or, ooh, Nemesis might want to play the Kayn mid.
It's so tough. And unfortunately, you're not gonna get the full assassin. It's gonna be a bard to run out the rogue comp. So we're going to have some more fun with this one. I don't think we'll go quite as ham on the quick stats this time around.
Yeah. New theory, though.
Okay.
Twitch jungle. Rekkles is playing the Janna. We're going to stick to that one. He's going to play Janna, Zilean bot lane. And then we have Kha'Zix, Kayn solo lanes. You know, you flip those around. Pretty interchangeable there.
Once again, looks a little bit like my solo queue games. Twitch, Kha'Zix wrecking my lane over and over and over. Although Bwipo's running TP, that normally doesn't happen where I'm from. But, you know, it's going to be problematic. Fnatic and Rogue sending out the regular season with a little bit of a happy game, in spite of the evelynn the jungle. I am nervous for Fizz. for Twitch into Fizz, though.
But it's not. Nemesis with heal. I think it's Nemesis bot lane with Rekkles.
Got it.
So Nemesis played ADC with them earlier in the split when Rekkles took that one game off and they brought in Magic Felix to mid. So he's back. He's found his way back into the bot lane.
Hylissang will be hanging out the mid lane with that Zilean, trying to wave clear. Obviously, Chum the Waters will be negated by Chrono Shift. We're going to have a serious game here, Ender.
Oh, it's going to be so serious, Trevor.
And if you are just joining from LCS, this is what peak League of Legends looks like in Europe. G2 XL putting on a show, followed up by Fnatic versus Rogue. We'll find out what will happen. Everyone's smiling. It's time for some happy LEC. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Madhouse, the Fun House, the Happy House. Yes, Ender.
So I got to call out, there's already some good sportsmanship on the Rift. Nemesis would like some coffee. Vander, with the Snow Day Bard, can offer him hot chocolate. So I really hope they meet in the river and have a little tea party. As I listed 3 different drinks right there.
Also, how can it be a tea party if he makes coffee? Hey, Steve Aoki, wishing the Rogue boys luck. They didn't need luck. Actually, no, they got all the luck they needed because other teams played. Obviously, if you're not aware, some of the backers behind the Rogue organization include Steve Aoki and Imagine Dragons, and it's actually really great to see them showing support for the team and the players, and it's also great to see Rogue making it into the postseason, especially because Ender looked Finn and Vander in the eyes last week in PGL and said, look, you guys kind of suck and you're not going to do it.
How many times are you going to tell me I'm wrong today, Trevor?
At least 3 more times.
Okay.
So, you know,
I'll count them. I'm going to make a little, check boxes here. 1,
Get
2,
comfy.
3. That's 1. Oh,
but
no,
I will say quite seriously, though, look, Rogue, 7 wins, 10 losses. That's what got them into playoffs. We're going to have a little bit of a kerfuffle here as Bwipo, Hilly, and Broxah will run into some Rogue members.
Yeah, Bwipo's the big winner here, though, because all the damage he deals, he's just stacking his paths. He doesn't care if he dies.
Obviously, he's going to be going the Rast, I assume, as opposed to Shadow Assassin.
No, he's going Shadow Assassin. Come on,
Maybe
Trevor.
Have some fun. I mean, that's what I'd like to see.
Rast is for cowards.
Woolite not going to find the knock-up. And Bwipo's going to keep chasing, though. The level 1 engages, because all of a sudden, the Bunny Rabbit is under some threat. So a lot of trading, a lot of damage advantage here to Fnatic. I think they win the HP war.
Yeah, yeah, they do. They're going to stay inside the enemy jungle, though. This is, no one wants to go to lane. Rekkles is just on roam squad. He's going to support Broxah through the jungle, it seems.
I do wish we had Dracos here, because he is a bit of a Kayn fanboy, and he would be able to help out a little more than what you can, Ender. Rekkles forced to flash early, and somebody he'll use. Vander is hunting. He's got the hot chocolate parade to run down. Broxah almost kills Inspired. Remember, Inspired not on Olaf, so significantly less scary.
Yeah, he's on a champion that can't do anything until level 6. Also, Finn is playing bot lane on the Qiyana here, so it will be Woolite solo top lane, rocking the Ignite as opposed to the Teleport. So again, more like your types of games, QuickShot.
There we go. And what do you make on the Yasuo Kayn matchup?
Well, he's going to get murdered right now because it's a level lead for Bwipo, so Bwipo can just take like really aggressive trades into him, which is great for him because, again, as quickly as you can stack your passive, the happier you're going to be. He's against a melee champion, though, so it will be the Ross that he can get into first.
Also, I do feel a little bad for Finn because this Twitch matchup is going to be really difficult. Here comes Broxah. Maybe able to hop over the wall. Woolite's got flash available to him if he needs to. Dash forward. Weeping Slash. Gonna do some work, but below 100 HP. Come on! Broxah, go for the kill, man!
Just dive the tower. No,
what is this? Why is he not doing it?
He was level 2.
And? Well, look, the minions are
gonna wait till he hits
in.
level 3. Clear those minions, Broxah. You'll get level 3.
Okay.
Or don't.
Does Woolite survive? He's gonna have the passive up. Oh, we missed it. We're looking at Inspired.
Good thing we saw Inspired there.
You know what? Even the observers are getting in the happiness right now.
Wait, why are we seeing the kill in the top lane?
Oh, he's gonna trade 1 for 1, and Broxah gets the kill.
Why weren't we tracking Inspired leaving the base right there? I'm confused.
I think that was a misclick between the different jungle roles. Is gonna be my assumption. But it's Fnatic that get 2 kills to 1.
All right, Bwipo picking up the Cole off of his first base as well, so going for the scaling build on the on the Kayn. Okay, so just give me a flame cast. Can we all agree with that? I'm just gonna flame the players relentlessly, and I know they're trolling. I'm just gonna flame them.
Bold call, Captain. We'll see if that works out, but I will follow you. And we'll go down together. Hylissang gets a good stun there onto Inspired.
So right now, if Inspired tries to fight this, he's probably inting.
What we can do, though, is let's actually look at how the guys play the individual matchups, because yes, while the compositions themselves are like, lol, we can actually judge, like Broxah right now in a 1v3. What does he do? Can Rogue find a kill? And if they can't, why not? Come on, Bot. Cosmic Slap.
I mean, they're not going to find a kill because Fnatic just aren't committing to the fight. They're like letting Rekkles and Nemesis go ball. If we could actually flip the people on the scoreboard, that would be great, because right now I'm just getting dizzy looking at where these guys are on the map.
It's really challenging. Larssen's going to be in some trouble here.
Oh, that was sick.
That was really nicely done by Hylissang. Great stun, so he's going to earn some bonus points, as now Vander's going to be in trouble. Shadow Step's going to be doing some work here as Kayn is pushing all the way forward, but now all of a sudden Bwipo's in trouble. Finn's going to dash forward, get the root as well.
That's double root.
And Broxah's now going to escape with his like fantastic charm. And that's going to be a double kill for Fizz.
Okay, so Rogue have figured out the meta of this game a whole lot faster than Fnatic. They realized from watching the last game, you just want to run around and kill things. Farming in your lanes is trolling, and that's what Nemesis and Rekkles are doing right now. They're literally just sitting bot lane the entire time. Trust me, this game is just going to be about constant fighting, and if you don't fight against them early on, you are going to fall behind. That being said, Nemesis is doing real good in the CS department at the moment. Finn struggling to keep up, as you might imagine you would on a bot lane solo, pretty much, Qiyana, because Vander's not actually been with him at all during this laning phase.
Well, seeing as though we're 5 minutes in and there's 5 kills on the board, I think it's only fair that we set some mini games, right? Some goals.
Okay.
For these teams to chase, to follow. G2 eSports in XL accumulated 76 kills over the course of their game, and I deem that the benchmark for Fnatic and Rogue to break. If they don't, this is not a successful, happy game, and it does not meet the requirement for peak League of Legends.
Look at that, good guy Hylissang. He hears you, Trevor. He's like, okay, we got to start feeding the kills early on, make sure that we can get up to the 76 mark.
Well, that's what we're going to be following, all right?
It sort of looked like his game against G2.
1 minute, it needs to go further. I also do have another a stat for you. You know, we were talking about the Rekkles Janna game that got him benched. Do you know he dealt 27 damage per minute for that game? And I believe he's significantly better already after landing some of those Howling Gales. And I absolutely love that everyone here in Berlin is actually going, ooh, to Twitch Janna kills in the bottom lane. Oh, man.
Oh, we're about to see Larssen pick up one.
All right, come on. Chum the Waters comes out, and that carrot is as sad as Larssen. Bunny Rabbit will not be eating today. Misfits did not make it into the postseason, so this was a very difficult skin to choose. It may have cursed Rogue's chances at a win.
Oh, level 6 Woolite!
It is indeed. Bwipo's going to survive long enough, and Woolite doesn't have the damage just yet. Umbral Trespass, is it enough to get a kill?
I mean, he's level 5, so it would be if he ticks over.
There we go, let's take a look. Trespass in, EpicSkillshot comes out. That's going to be a pop, 300 down to 100. Bwipo dashes forward, gets the kill, and Hilly just in time for the revive.
Just shows up to give him the revive, make sure the Q animation continues for the extra kill right there. Nicely done. I'm sure we'll get a replay. I'd love to get a replay because there's some fun things there. We saw Yasuo's ultimate. If you actually ult someone inside of tower range, it'll cheat him outside of the range. So you see this. Oh, this is actually a little bit later from the fight, but initially when Woolite went for the dive, he didn't actually end up taking the tower shots from it because it bumps him just out of tower range. As you can see there. Hylissang, good guy, comes in there to make sure he can secure a kill, but clearly not actually paying attention to you because he actually lets Bwipo get out alive.
Yeah, he really does. Just a little disappointing overall, but look, Fnatic up 600 gold. Nemesis is going on the hunt. Dun, dun, dun,
No.
dun. No, he's not going to kill. I mean, maybe with Janna a little bit of help, but not really a lot. And there's going to be the replay down the bottom. Finn, with the help of Vander, is going to jump in here, and Vander, too late to the party, couldn't help out. So Fnatic, by the way, will be playing against G2 on Saturday, the 31st of August. That's in 2 weeks' time.
And as you can tell from the last two games, these are clearly our two best teams in Europe.
Exactly. Both of these teams will also be playing in Athens, so guaranteed to attend. You can grab your tickets now, riot.com/Athens. And of course, don't forget that the new playoff format, it is very different. The number 3 team, Splice, will be playing either Rogue, or SK, or Vitality. Let's see what Rogue can do now. Rekkles will flash away, get caught out by the Bunny Rabbit.
The spam laugh.
and taken down. But yeah, just to remind everyone that round 1 of playoffs is 3 plays 5 or 6, 4 plays the remainder. Then in round 2, number 1 plays number 2. They both advance to Athens on the Saturday and Sunday game for the winner and loser respectively. And then whoever wins that second game of the round 2 playoffs will join the road show in Athens. Woolite, oh man, that was fantastic. Flashed over the wall, but the humble trespass, not enough damage. Woolite stays alive. Here comes Bwipo, continues to chase forward, and Bwipo does eventually get the kill. But that was actually really cool to watch.
Check this out in the bottom lane too. Oh, Rekkles is in a lot of trouble.
He is dunked. Does not have access to the Monsoon. I actually gonna have to ask Shakarez if maybe the mechanics could be on that Kayn Yasuo 1v1. That was super fun, super high level. The timing was just fantastic.
Okay.
Don't turn your nose
Your
up
definition of
at
high
me.
level is way different than mine, Trevor.
Don't turn your nose up at me. I predicted Rogue to make it into the postseason, and you did not. Ding. 1 of 3. Now Rogue are looking for another kill, this time in the bottom lane. The tower will be denied for now, and Nemesis will go rat-a-tat-tat. Little rat goes splat.
Nicely done there from Rogue. I like it. You know, team up in the bottom lane, use the portal to get on out of there.
Actually, is it rat-a-tat or is it spray and pray now?
It's spray and pray now.
Spray and pray is the new one, yeah.
No, spray and pray is the old one.
Ah, the spray and pray is older. Rat-a-tat,
No, it went spray and pray first, then rat-a-tat-tat, then spray and pray. How do you not know this?
Rat-a-tat's much better. Much
What?
better. Honestly, I always interchange them, and I like getting in trouble for getting it wrong. So
You're
it's
the
fine.
only person in the history of League of Legends that thinks
I'm aware.
rat-a-tat-tat is better than spray and pray.
Yeah, it's so fun. Do you know how good it sounds in my accent? So, I'll show you. Next time Twitch does it, I'll yell it, all excited like. 3 and 1. Nemesis is there. Apparently, Shakarez has replied.
It's unbelievable.
And producers are telling me now that Shakarez will not be doing a mechanics breakdown on the Yasuo and Kayn interaction. He mistakenly says it's not good enough, and my respect in Shakarez's ability to perceive greatness is now diminished. And hopefully fans can put pressure on him. Go tweet at LEC and say you want to see mechanics. I'm trying to leverage support here. Well, look, Rekkles will go down. Finn is trying to turn the damage around. No rat-a-tat-tat available for Nemesis, and it's not needed because Bwipo, was that Rost? I didn't actually see if he's transformed. And it looks to be the case.
He is Rost now.
He is indeed.
So he took the coward's way out, going for the lifesteal. So it's a shame, honestly.
Why is it a shame?
Because it's like the cheap way out, you know? Like Shadow Form is just way more fun. If you're playing in a game like this, Shadow Form's the way to go. That's all I'm trying to say here.
Shadow Assassin. Right now, Bwipo is going to get caught out by Inspired and Larssen. By some time with his humble trespass, Bwipo stays alive, dashes forward, manages to stay alive as Broxah comes in to save the day. Look at that life steal for Bwipo. That keeps him alive, and Broxah cleans house. Rekkles shows up just to get XP.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen Broxah on the map since the level 1 fight inside the red side jungle. He's just been farming this entire time. And now I guess Janna's on roam duty. I guess that's the strategy here. I also think, oh, Nemesis going for the 1v1, 1v2 on Finn.
All right, he is indeed. Rat-a-tat-tat!
No.
Gets caught out by the Bard ultimate. Hey, I got cheers in Berlin. You can calm yourself down there, Anders. Nemesis and Vander are now going for the fight. I really want Vander to go for the one-slap build. All right, here comes Hilly. You go...
Wait, what? Wait, dude!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to always look left and right before crossing the street. Vander almost escapes with his life. And I don't know if we have Hilly on Pro View, but he so clearly just did not look down the lane.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
I almost wish we could get comms and like Nemesis just like yelling at him like, dude, where are you going? this Bard is trying to get his recall off.
Oh, man. I know I do keep trying to tell some story time, but we kind of have to. There's less kills in this game than G2 XL.
This is not Pro View, but it's close enough. He just
Yeah, remember, look left and right, kids. If you're watching at home, it's extremely important, all right? You can miss kills and cars. It's dangerous.
Wow.
But Fnatic, I want to see what they do in postseason. You know, Spring, they managed to take third. They were surprised by Origin. Want to see if they get surprised this year. Origin knocked out of playoffs. Means not going to happen. But maybe Splice is the danger team this time around. And here comes an exchange. Bwipo on Kayn. Humble Trespass not available. Couple seconds away. Larssen, you do not want that fight. And also Chumba Waters is on cooldown, so I didn't see how that was used. Then just gets deleted from under the tower.
Get back over the wall, Vander.
Yeah. We're at 22 kills in 14 minutes. As I mentioned, 76 was the record set in the previous game, and it was set in 26 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to hit it this time.
I rather wrongfully said that this is what peak League of Legends looks like. I take it back.
No, this is weak.
Excel was what peak League of Legends looks like. And I highly encourage you to watch the VOD. I had some fantastic statistical analysis. And Hylissang will stay alive for now. Larssen, playful trickster, could get another one if Hilly sticks around.
Yeah, we also got inspired in Vander on the side there. Maybe trying to look for a play themselves. They're going to spot him. No ulti to stay alive. He's got to flash away.
Tempered Fate goes wide. Swing and a miss from Vander. Broxah is going to be able to pick up the Rift Herald, and now Bwipo jumps in. Can't quite see who picked up the red buff, but Woolite is under threat. It was Inspire that grabs it. Defensive flash from Bwipo, stays alive for the Q. That's a two-man knock-up. Everyone's flying. Monsoon for days. Nemesis steps forward with the rat-a-tat-tat. That comes a slow from Broxah. Flash forwards. Vander goes down. Bwipo's running through the walls. Shadow stepping with the wall hack. Not going to find the target. And Woolite's going to flash to safety. He will be the next to fall. 15 kills secured for Fnatic. Inspired wants an exit frag, and he gets one onto Hilly.
Bwipo's crazy right there, going into 4 people, still makes it out alive, and somehow is able to turn things around right there. Definitely doing good stuff here in this game.
You don't sound invested, young man.
I'm not.
Doing good stuff.
Look, we've got like 10 minutes left of this, then we've got a tiebreaker that matters. It's just, you know, minute by minute, game by game, Trevor.
Yeah, definitely the case.
So here we go, Bwipo going in 1v3. This is where at the point where I'm like, okay, probably running it down at this point, but no, he's got the rest of his team on the way. Gets the big healing from the 3-man or 2-man knockup off the W, and then Janna coming in alongside him as well. And I think he's sitting on about 1,000 gold. So can go back, get some items for himself, and keep chucking through these team fights. Well,
definitely the case. Just gonna do a small correction on myself. 76 is the number of kills to break the record of the previous game.
Right.
75 is what was actually secured in the game. Just want to go to one serious point, though, as we are building up to this tiebreaker game between SK and Vitality. It is the last playoff spot on the line. It will follow this matchup between Fnatic and Rogue. But importantly for everybody watching, if you're on Twitch, you do have to change channels. Twitch.tv/LEC. The LCS semifinals will take over Twitch.tv/Riot Games at 10:25. Now, that is still a solid hour and a bit away. So we may actually be able to conclude the game and some of PGL on the main channel, but if you definitely want to miss that, if you don't want to miss the tiebreaker, swap now for safety.
If you definitely want to miss the quarterfinals or semifinals, then go ahead and switch over as well. Bwipo coming on the side here. Oh, I thought I was going to take it. I was getting ready for that big play, but it seems like Rogue just want to run away because Nemesis is a killing machine.
He is. The Zilean plus Janna, movement speed plus the AD buff from the Eye of the Storm is just, it's an OP strategy. Why do we not see it more, Ender? Okay.
I refuse. I refuse.
I hope you can hear a few people laughing, but that's because they can see Ender's face, and it was pure disgust. Pure.
This is one of those games where I really wish we had a caster cam, because it would show you all the times that Trevor's talking and saying nonsense, and I'm just like looking at...
I do not say nonsense. That's shocking.
Look, for a guy that's supposed to be like quick stats are his thing, you went on for 15 minutes telling us that the last game had 76 kills in it, when there were just 75.
I was saying the record had to be broken, and 76 was the record to break. It was a small, like, verbiage error.
No,
right?
the stats team corrected you.
Again,
they're carrying your job. Your whole thing, quick stats, is not actually your thing. Shout out to the
stats team, especially Connie. She's the brains behind it all. Wow, look at this. Rogue will get the second tower of the game. You said flame players, not flame me, dude. But it actually is quite fun because like we end up doing a bit of a podcast style thing here. What is the replay down in the bottom? Hilly, getting caught out.
Oh, that's new.
Was bold. He was trying to use the super soak. That's new. The burn is real.
Sorry, not sorry.
Apply cold water to the burned area. But it's so freaking hard because the game doesn't have like standings implications. Obviously, the guys are having a little bit of fun, and we're just trying to celebrate. We're just trying to love League of Legends at the same time. But you kind of want to pull your hair out a little bit because the game is still even at 20 minutes. Yeah, there's a couple of kills difference, but they don't really matter. What would you do at home? That's the question I ask.
I would be spamming like Omega Lol in Twitch chat just constantly.
Omega lol in Twitch chat.
Do you even know what Omega lol means?
I don't like Twitch chat, so yeah, calling you out. I turn it off, don't like it. Finn's gonna get taken out by Bwipo, and the rest of Fnatic keep chasing. The Tempered Fate from Vander, by the way, prevented the Rift Herald boop onto the tower, which is quite cheeky. And while Woolite will get some good damage down, Zilean ulti will buy some time. Rekkles goes out, but Bwipo is hopping and skipping. Correction, draw Broxah. Hopping, skipping, jumping around. And Rekkles will get himself a couple more kills. So what do we have? 31, chasing 75, 76 for the record. The third highest amount of kills in LEC history. And as it stands, the tower will fall and Fnatic are pushing forward. Also, the game time in the previous one, 2-6-5-7. So that's what they're looking to break.
Yeah, only got 7 more minutes before we get in towards that. I think Fnatic next on the docket must get this Cloud Drake for themselves. They can run around and kill people faster. Running straight down that mid lane a little bit faster too.
Let's theorize playoffs, because I explained the rules for it, right? We know Rogue are the 5th seeded team, and we know it's going to be Vitality or SK. If you're Splice, which of the teams do you pick?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, honestly, I think you probably pick SK Vitality right now if we're looking at sort of consistent form, but then SK also look really good with how they've been playing recently ever since putting Gen X in the roster. So I think if Vitality pull through, I think you choose them. Otherwise, maybe you actually give your way. You pick Rogue instead of SK. But I think it's really close between all those teams.
It's really tough decision to make, and right now Rogue getting themselves another kill. They take out Broxah as Bwipo's chasing forward, and of course Fnatic, with them playing G2, they're gonna have a shot, you know, at the title. Gonna have the option to do what Origin couldn't. First of all, win a game against them, and then secondly, try to reclaim the title. It was Fnatic in 2018 that won both titles back-to-back. G2 reclaimed it in spring in time to win MSI, and is hopefully both teams in form, hopefully setting us up for an epic final in Athens.
Hopefully more than 70 minutes this time.
Yeah. That would be good.
That's the benchmark for that one.
74-32 or something was all 3 games back-to-back. So the tower fell.
Good stuff.
And Rogue
coming back.
Forward. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is oh, this is so hard. I'm so sorry, everybody watching.
I want to think of like fun games you can play. Like our crowd is real lively now. I love it. I love you guys. But I'm trying to think of like good games you can play now, because we did the whole like who has the better cosplay now.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And now we need to see. Honestly, I just want to get to the tiebreaker. So I'm kind of hoping Fnatic can push this one through, but they are at risk of being flanked by Rogue. Do you know Steve Aoki, the DJ?
I do.
Do you know his sort of gag, the thing he does at live events? He cakes people.
Cakes people?
Yes, so you don't really know.
Like throwing cake in their face?
Correct. It's 100% true. All right, Hylissang ultimate.
Yes, ulti.
Yeah.
Calm down, people.
Good zoom in, observers. But the one thing I'd love to see is one day actually whether or not Steve Aoki will be able to like cake the Rogue members or cake one of us, you know? Be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to go to a Steve Aoki concert and I haven't been able to do it.
You just want cake.
I mean, I want both. I want cake in my face, then I would like to eat said cake. It'll be a great benefit. And by the way, Larssen, that's how you kill people, bro. Don't pick the Zilean. Good damage there from Hilly. Doesn't have the ultimate back yet. Forced to run away with the E. He's a zoom in. Will get caught up by Inspired, and Bwipo runs away through the wall. Is chased by Vander. Wall hacks aplenty. 36 kills in 23 minutes. Tempered Fates flashed away from. Blast Code hopped over. Bwipo gets the Q. Continues to step away. Dashes forward. And finally blown up. Inspired 5, 1, and 5.
See, here's the thing. If Bwipo went for Shadow Assassin, that's a flat 8-second cooldown there on the E to run through the walls. He could have gotten out no problem. Instead, Rogue were able to turn things around. Okay, we're watching on like 8 times speed now. Okay, cool. Larssen sitting in the bush, long time. Okay, he's going to keep sitting in this bush right here. He keeps moving around. He uses the, the sweeper in case he was on a ward, so he stays in this bush right here. Now Hylissang's going to keep on walking through. He goes over this ward. Now Larssen waiting in the bush, waiting in the bush, gets the kill. Oh. He's about to use the ultimate, but wait. Hylissang has his own ult, so he doesn't get the kill. So he just sits in the bush for a long time for nothing.
Yeah, definitely the case.
That's how you play by play.
Great replay. I really appreciated it. But look at this, Rogue aren't done yet. They've got themselves 2 quick kills onto Bwipo and Nemesis. Woolite is now being jumped on by Broxah, who, by the way, at 5, 3, and 5 has my favorite item in the game, the Dusk Blade of Drakthar. I think it's such a badass name. It just feels cool to say it.
Oh, no!
sniped by Redemption and the Spooky Ghosts combination. But I think he kind of ate that one. I think he stepped into it. It felt like it anyway. Now Fnatic are going to be setting their sights on Baron. 41 kills. Definitely falling short of peak League of Legends. What can we talk about item-wise? Do you like anything here? Yasuo, PDIA.
I mean, Nemesis has 3 items right now on the AD carry, so they're starting up the Baron. Will be stalled out
Really
by the Bard.
nicely done, Vander. Tempered Fate, something we don't get to talk about anymore because we just don't see that many bards.
Check out Nemesis, by the way.
Nemesis with a rat-a-tat-tat. He's
Oh.
just gone splat. Manages to get saved by the chrono shift from Hylissang, though. That's a lot of damage from Finn. Woolite inside the pit. Baron has now been interrupted. Vander's gonna get killed. Poked down by Baron. And Nemesis will just escape the vomity spit of Baron. And sadly for all of us, Baron's not picked up, which means this game is getting dragged out.
I mean, both these teams are clearly playing for the late game, Trevor.
Yes, absolutely the case. Absolutely the case. Ladies and gentlemen, we have cracked the top 50 most kills in a game. This is 22nd. All right, so this is European history. We are chasing the record of 3rd, just set by G2 and XL. Actually, we're chasing the record of 1st, set by Alliance and Millennium. And if we're going for the late game, 45 and a bit minutes is the record in summer for the longest game of the split. Oh man, zoom in.
Oh, he gets slowed. Oh no, death from above.
That's what a kill cam would look like in League of Legends.
Oh man.
Nicely
All
done.
right, Nemesis is on the hunt. He wants Vander. That's a very small tunnel to a very small wall. Just gonna clear out some vision now. Control the mid. Walk into the enemy jungle. We're waiting for the next fight here that will ultimately result in nothing happening other than probably 10 more kills because neither team has gotten any objective in like the last 10 minutes.
Definitely not, and I definitely think it's one of these scenarios where no matter what direction you choose to go with a commentary, something is interesting, right? And love it or hate it, these teams are having some fun. We're trying to have a little bit of fun as well. Inspired will be doing all that he can. 6, 2, and 5. It's a couple kills before he gets taken down. And Broxah, by the way, 6, 4, and 7. The bombs will go off. So 2 for 5. That's an ace in favor of Fnatic. They continue to push forward. We're up to 53 kills on the board. And now the base could be focused, or the Baron could be secured as well.
All right, looks like they're gonna turn back, head for the Baron. Boy, check out this replay. They started off by nuking Vander right here. He doesn't stand a chance. And then, wow, taking the ult in. There is Woolite's Yasuo trying to turn things around, flank there with Inspired. Ultimately not able to come out on top, though. Fnatic just way too strong. Broxah able to stay alive. He might just about get this Baron here, too.
He will. Tempered Fate will delay it a few seconds longer, but not enough for anything really meaningful to happen. And it will be secured here by Fnatic. Okay, we're in the top 10 of kills.
Top 10 already? We were just top
10.
50.
I know, but it's
Time flies.
it climbs quickly, right? There's a lot of games in European history. Take a guess on what Rekkles' damage per minute is on Janna.
Well, last time it was 27, yes?
That was it, yes.
Uh,
Noting that Rekkles is sitting 4, 5, and 19 in a 27-minute game.
he's still playing Janna, so I'm guessing it's not that much. He also wasn't really laning. I'm going to guess 450.
Oh, way lower.
Way lower, 270.
Way lower.
27.
Way higher. In the medium.
100.
And 84 damage.
84.
So that's something. I don't have a scale. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just know the number. So that's what I'm saying. But there we go. Inspired looking for a kill onto Rekkles. Won't find it yet. Monsoon's still available and won't get needed. Nemesis instead will get himself the kill. And now Fnatic are pushing forward. And I need to get 2 more in there. So Rogue, now that they did make playoffs and prove you wrong and continue to develop, how much of the threats do you reckon they're going to be either for Schalke or Splice? Because obviously going to play one of them.
Well, I mean, they did take out Splice just last week. They're going to try and take out Fnatic here in this fight.
All right, take a look what happens. Bwipo jumping onto Woolite once again. Umbral Trespass. There's 1,000 HP to burn through. We'll get him down. Almost get the kill. Woolite escapes with his life, and Nemesis flashes all the way forward. chasing down with a Zilean, a movement speed buff. This should just about be the game. Triple kill secured. As a reminder, immediately once this game is over, we'll move on to the tiebreaker between SK and Vitality. Before we swap to LCS semifinals, if you want to keep watching that tiebreaker, head over to twitch.tv/LEC.
And for now, I think we have a little bit of time. Fnatic look like they want to be doing some tower diving, some fountain action here as the rest of Rogue try to respawn up. Bwipo's TP should be up soon, but as long as they leave the minions up, the game will not end.
Definitely the case. 59 kills so far. This might be number 60. Vander jumps forward, gets the Cosmic Binding. Bwipo's in some trouble as Larssen will almost deliver him into the fountain, and not just yet. 59
Wait, it's not over though.
Hey guys, too early.
Guys,
too
it's
early,
not over.
Too early.
I get it, we
Get
like
back in.
Rekkles.
Get
Rekkles is a
back
good-looking
in.
dude,
Get
but
back
we're still playing League of Legends here.
Do not push play.
What are we doing?
The production
What are we
team
doing?
are just waiting for this to end.
Just like, please let us out. Please.
Oh man, this is hilarious. But it does mean the kill count can continue to grow. Stats team has informed me that right now, this is the 6th most kills in history, back-to-back games, currently at 60. Is that 60? Yes. 60 kills. Man, math is so hard. It's been such a long day. It's been so... You know what? Thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to Berlin. Thank you to all of the LEC fans out there. This has been one hell of a summer split. And we're just getting into the exciting steps of player.
Okay, so in 10 seconds, Bwipo respawns. I wonder if they go for the double TP for the Nexus rush here. They got a ward on top of it.
Let's find out. Inspired's gonna look... Woo-hoo-hoo!
Ouch.
Manages to get the kill onto Inspired. Teleport.
Oh, they're TPing mid lane.
Where are they going? Okay, just gonna shove down mid instead. Bwipo, he's got himself the Black Cleaver, Death Dance, Spirit's Visage, and another BF Sword. And Chum the Watch has already been used. That did absolute diddly squat. But Nemesis just about stays alive. Chrono Break will be used. Brings it back to life. Howling Gale from Rekkles won't find a target, but Nemesis, with the help of Monsoon, will get caught out by that last breath, and it simply doesn't matter.
Oh, and Larssen bleeds out on the
Extra
side.
kills. Finally, the teleports into the base, and Hylissang will be slowing
Don't
down
kill him.
Vander.
Come on.
If the Fate comes out.
That's so
Vander,
toxic.
A little bit of a smile. Finally, the Nexus will go down. Fnatic finished the regular season in second. Even the security guards here in Berlin are like, whoa, that was a game.
That was indeed a game, Trevor. Luckily, we got some real game coming up after this. Some important stuff here to decide our last playoff spot, but ultimately this will result in Fnatic finishing second overall in the regular split, just behind G2 before that face-off in a couple weeks.
And for the third and final time, Ender, you did not think Rogue were going to do it. They did. They ended in style. They didn't even need to win this game to make it in. It was thanks to how the results played out. Seeing how Vitality were unable to keep it together. And this means Rogue advanced. They definitely have found a formula that can be a threat. But the question is how much of a threat?
Yeah, I wonder what they can do in the playoffs here and whether or not Schalke will choose to decide them or either SK or Vitality when the tiebreaker coming up. But definitely a team that did go on a surge later on, a team with a lot of fresh faces, young blood here in the LEC, and to put this all together and now go from 10th place in spring to making playoffs, 5th place no less, is something to be proud of for sure.
It absolutely is. Like you said, from spring last to now 5th, and a shot at surprising. Rogue will play either Splice or Schalke. Splice will be able to pick their opponents, and Splice will be able to find out whether it is Vitality or SK once this next game plays out. And for Fnatic, Fnatic are getting a shot at G2. Fnatic are potentially going to get 2 shots at G2, because whoever wins on the 31st of August will go into the final in Athens, and whoever loses will be in the semi-final on the Saturday, and then we just need to see how things shake out. In spring, OG went 0-6, so we want to see if anybody can do better than that.
We want at least 1-6. At least 1-6, but honestly, you know, if Fnatic are playing at their peak form, definitely think they can try to challenge the likes of G2.
Now, I do want to just round out the QuickShot storylines that we did set up. G2 XL had 75 kills in the game. It is the 3rd highest in the history of our league. In this previous game, it was 66 kills secured. It was the 5th highest in the history of our league. Key player of the game in the 65 kills at LECsports, Bwipo, Rekkles, and Hylissang. Head over there and vote. Who would you vote for?
No one.
Well, there you have it.
I don't want to vote.
I would love if you voted, and I think Bwipo deserves it. I absolutely loved his Kayn. But yes, we're going to turn to some more serious business. That was a really, really challenging set of games to cast. Really challenging set of narratives to find.
You see, you say it was hard. I thought it was easy. I just stood up here. I memed a bit. I flamed you a lot.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Now we need to decide whether that was good or bad. And that's for us to figure out. For you to figure out is who will be winning that next game. Make sure you join us. LEC continues with the tiebreak again for the last playoff spot. SK versus Vitality. And then the post-game lobby. You can catch all of this at twitch.tv/LEC. The LCS is taking over twitch.tv/Riot Games with their first semi-final, Cloud9 versus CLG. There's more. If you're watching us on YouTube and want to catch SK versus Vitality, stay where you are because it doesn't change. And now I'm done with all the information. Here's Law with an interview with Bwipo.
Thank you, QuickShot, and thank you, Bwipo, for joining me. Before we dive into things, you seemed to disagree with the key player of the games here.
I mean, I think Nemesis was pretty smurfing, so I think he deserves player of the game. But if he can't get it, I'll happily have one myself.
Right, well, he'll be a player of the game in our hearts then. Now, I wonder, how did we go from very important day with implications for playoff to this giant clown fiesta of a day? So I want to know, who came up with this comp?
Honestly,
give me a reasoning behind this.
We were thinking about doing Ninja Assassins, TFT comp,
TFT,
so
nice.
we were thinking something like a Kha'Zix for extra meme bonus. That's why we picked it now.
Okay, makes sense.
And then we had Zed Kennen, of course, in the AD carry slot, and Shenbot, but we ended up not going for that and just said, wow, let's just pick what we feel like playing and let's just have some fun.
All right, because seeing things like this, I was wondering if you had something to prove to G2, because they int with Garen. You pick Garen afterwards. They give Kha'Zix to Vander, then you give it to Broxah. So is there something behind this as well?
It's just funny. Like, I think the Garen pick was coincidental because we actually thought it was good, and in this game was just, you might as well.
All right, then now. Yesterday on Twitter, I said that I would investigate about the Urgot pick because Youngbuck said that there was something behind this pick. So can you tell me?
I think 2 or 3 hours before our game, when we were on our way to the LEC Studio, we pretty much decided, you know what, we'll just play Urgot on the GP because that's what the internet says.
Okay, well, thanks for the internet analysts.
According to some lolesports counter website, it was like, all right, it's one of the counters, and we were like, well, it's either Urgot or something that we've played before, but we're not convinced on. I'm not going to say who, but we weren't convinced by our initial pick, and then we were just like, Urgot sounds better, so let's just go with it. And then on stage, Youngbuck actually told me to pick the other champion, and I told him, I'll play Urgot. But it was the first time I played him in 3 months. We haven't practiced him whatsoever or anything, so it was just on the fly, and it paid off.
All right, well, thanks, Internet, for theory crafting for Fnatic. Now, you're qualified for Athens. You will be playing in an arena again, which is great. But to be honest, you haven't been in your best form recently. So how can we trust that Fnatic will be playoff ready in 2 weeks?
You just have to trust. Like, we have to trust ourselves to make sure that we're putting in 100% to make ourselves strong enough. Like, we need to just focus on our preparation, make sure we come in with 100% focus and leave the regular season behind us. All the mistakes and errors we made are mistakes we're going to have to learn from and have to make sure we don't make them again. That's really the only thing I can really tell you, because ultimately when you're a team yourself, I've had it happen where you randomly you slump a bit, right? So the only thing you can do to avoid that is focus on yourself, focus on your own team, focus on your own strengths, and just ride it home.
And Fnatic has always been good in best of 5, so do you think that this will help you also?
Again, I feel like most of the mistakes we make in best of 1 series where we drop a game and people say we don't show our best form are mistakes that can be fixed game to game. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why best of 5 we can show up a bit better, because game 1 doesn't go too well. You can easily fix whatever went wrong in game 1 by game 2.
All right, well, we'll see that in a week because you'll have a week to rest. Thank you very much, Bwipo. We still have 1 more game to go. So head over to twitch.tv/LEC for the SK Gaming versus Vitality tiebreaker. See you